Ah, I was on mute. I'm sorry. I was on mute. I was on mute. Sorry about that, guys. We are live, 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 live. Japan versus Sweden. Sweden in yellow, Japan in blue. We are keeping an eye on the Tunisia. Jeez, sorry. Realized that my banner is wrong. Goalkeeper clears it. Alanga gets it. Alanga. Another Sweden corner. A second corner for Sweden in just under 2 minutes. Let's see what they can do. Obviously, as things stand, and cleared. Poor corner from Sweden. As it stands, Netherlands are top, but based on goals scored. And only by one, quite frankly. So remember, the winner of this group faces Morocco, second faces Brazil, and third faces France. So this isn't really a great group to be in, to be honest. But out of all the three, I guess you'd probably want to try Morocco. Although, I mean, I'm sure Japan would find themselves against Brazil. So let me see. That's Radio 5. I wonder if they're actually who else is commentating on this game. Actually, no. Let me go back to the 5 Live. The 5 Live is better. I don't like the people who. Okay. Free kick to Sweden. I think. Yeah, I think Netherlands, Tunisia, man. Early goal in Kansas. And tap in. It's an own goal. Tunisia, bad man. So, ooh, that's not. That's not. I mean, I don't know. These refs, fair enough. Yeah. But yeah, Tunisia. Yeah, Tunisia. The bums. It's they are bums. There's not really much else to say. I don't know what. I think they're the worst. I mean, there were obviously, I think, was it 8 or 10 African teams? I think. Looking at the groups, I think there were 10. Yeah, South Africa, Morocco, Ivory Coast, Tunisia, Egypt, Cape Verde, Senegal, Algeria, Congo, and Ghana. So 10 African teams. And Tunisia, the ones that are going home. Everyone else, they've still got something to play for. Well, South Africa are through, Morocco are through, Ivory Coast obviously through second already. Tunisia, the only team that have gone down. Egypt, we don't know yet. I think they might. Well, I think they are through because they've got 4 points. What position they'll be remains to be seen. Because if Iran beat them, they'll go fifth, and if Belgium beat New Zealand, they'll have 5 points. So they could even finish third. But yeah, they're essentially through Egypt with 4 points. Cape Verde again, not sure about them yet. And Senegal, goodness knows what's going to happen. Ghana, I've Senegal. Another goal. Oh my goodness, Tunisia, man, jeez. And it's another goal. Jeez. 2-0 up. I don't know why Tunisia turned up, man. It's been a poor tournament for Tunisia. Yeah. The only thing is Senegal will. If Senegal beat Iraq, though, their GD will be higher. Imagine Iraq beating Senegal, though. I wouldn't be surprised. Algeria. Yeah, I don't know about Algeria. Can they Algeria beat Austria? Draw? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get back to the game. There's too many permutations. Ooh, I see you guys in the chat. Yo, 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 yo. Well, yeah, just Tunisia bombs, man. So I've just seen you guys, SMB and Philip and P. Yeah, good to see you guys, man. I've apologies, I'm getting to the comments a bit later. And it's a foul on Alanga already. Yeah. Tunisia bombs, man. I think out of 10 African teams, they're the only African team to have been eliminated already, even before the last match game. Congo, Cape Verde, teams that have not even qualified for ages, they've still got stuff to play for. But I expect Cape Verde to qualify. I expect Senegal to qualify, beating Iraq, and I expect. Well, I don't know about DR Congo. My worry for DR Congo is purely that even though they technically got the easiest game against Uzbekistan last, they're not going to score. However, if Sweden lose heavily here, they're going to be in trouble as well. So I'm watching Japan. Yeah, it's just waiting to kick off. I mean, I don't know what the Japanese want. Do they want to top the group and face Morocco, or do they want to come second and face Brazil? It's a good ball in. Or you finish third and face France. Although that's assuming that Japan don't dunk on Sweden. Because I think Sweden's GD goal difference is goal difference is 0. Is it fair to say Sweden have been bipolar FCs? Yeah, but, no, I think that's well. Is it? No, I just don't think they've been. We'll see how they play in this game, but Tunisia just crap. So I don't think you can really count how they played against Tunisia, and they got absolutely torn apart by the Dutch. And remember, they only qualified just because of Nations League tax. So let's see what they do against Japan. For me, that's the test. If they can get something from this game, fair enough. If they can't, then But Japan look like they're up for it. And at the end of the day, if you have, you've got the attack of Joker, there's Isak, and Elanga, you should be doing something. If you can't do something, then attack, then there's a problem. Sweden is what we thought they were if the two up top aren't scoring. It's looking dim for the rest of the team. Yeah. Ooh, should have gone to a dangerous ball, but out. But like I said, they were awful in qualifying. They only qualified because of UEFA Nations League tax. That's it. Otherwise, they were awful in qualifying Sweden. Awful. I want Japan to win, but I don't think they'll beat Sweden with enough goals. Because I don't. Because as far as I'm concerned, they can go home. Another, yeah. Let's. I mean, Tunisia have a -10. I mean, my goodness, man, a -10. They only scored one goal against Sweden. I think it would have been, and conceded 11. I think if they got on Renard, I think if they got on Renard earlier, then maybe they could have done something. But now, just you know, the Tunisia FA is in trouble. Anyway, Sweden nil, Japan nil, which is the main game of this group because I'm not watching Netherlands. I'm not watching Tunisia get sacrificed, man. It's just not. There's not much point. I'll keep updated. Ooh, and Japan on the break here. Duran. Mm. Looks like I've got the cough from my wife now. She's passed on this cough to me. Kamada. Mm. Alanga. Foul. Alanga is basically Sweden's only outlet, really. Did he get the ball? He goes through Alanga, though. Let me adjust the score. because it is right now. It is 2-0 to the Netherlands. Tunisia shouldn't even really be. They should have turned up, in my opinion. Just take the 3-0 forfeit rule and go home. Waste of space. Japan on the attack here. Tanaka. Cross. Close to close to goalkeeper there. Wow. I don't know about that. There's not a lot in that, I think. Sweden a bit lucky there. Glockeres and I suck right now, so they're gonna have to do something. They didn't score any, so it doesn't matter. Plenty of chances to score goals. This sack and Jokkers, yeah, but they didn't score them though. They're supposed to be number 9, supposed to be goal scorers. If they don't score the goals, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many chances they have, they need to score. Never understand that. Oh, they had so many chances and created, and the XG was right, but how many goals did they actually score though? Fans have to bide their time. Trying to Sweden. Oh, it's Grandpa. Looks like he's aged, man. Sweden are pressing quite well. No? Oh, not the ball. Not the ball. Goal kick. Elanga. 20 minutes gone. Sweden 0, Japan 0, and it's out. We'll head it over from Japan. Sorry, guys, a little bit late here, so I'm trying to get a more of a comfortable position. This game needs to kind of liven up a little bit, although I guess, like I said, not really a lot to. It's difficult with these third place now, but you know, people playing the same day. It's well, not the same day. I don't know. it's there's a lot of these not dead rubber. I think it's because obviously third place is now something, so you know that causes problems. So a lot of these third games feel like dead rubbers. Yeah, sure. It's like okay, Sweden will try and do something here. Langa. Still Tunisia 2, Netherlands 0. Sorry, Netherlands 2, Tunisia 0. Sweden, yeah, they've been quite cautious, it seems. I guess they don't, I don't know, they're happy for a draw. And it's hydration break time. Mm. Yeah, I don't see, because of that, I don't see Sweden being adventurous enough. They're through already. Yeah, they're through already. Egypt versus Iran, that should be feisty. I expect England to dunk on Panama. Maybe dropping at least a 5-piece. They should do. It'll be a test of Tuchel's breaking down low blocks again as well, I think. It's good to see that. It's good to see the Japanese fans celebrating, but they're through regardless, so good. Hydration break almost over. Foul. Kamada. Kaneka, but lose it. Sweden got their ball again. Elanga. And it's out. Elanga certainly, if Sweden are going to do anything into this game, it's going to be via Elanga. That's about it. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. Well, we've seen earlier today that high boot doesn't really mean anything. Almost 30 minutes gone. It's been a bit of a boring ball fest, I'll be honest. Back to Suzuki. Kusanaka. Isak and Joker's, I don't know, doing something. More ball. Still no. Joker's. Tanaka to get out of here. Come on, Tanaka. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. It's a yellow. Is it though? Well on Tanaka. Is it a yellow? Does the defender should be enough to come back? Should be enough. Uh, it's gone. It's too in Japan. It's too slow and pedestrian. Need to move the ball quicker. The best movement I've seen was the first game between South Korea and Mexico. That was world class. Come on, hurry! I'm almost falling asleep watching this. 30 minutes left. Mm. Mm. France, Japan. Mm. Just over 10 minutes left of the first half. Let me see some of the stats for this. They can't be that high, but I've watched 30 minutes of just boredom right now. I'm almost falling asleep. Ooh. Japan 2 shot 0 on target. Sweden 1 on target. 51% possession for Japan. 9%. 9% pass get 79 for Sweden. Hmm. Okay, medical stuff going to come on. Ooh. Oh, right. It like look like it could almost overstretch. Whether he. Hmm. I'm getting bored now. Let's be the game is cagey. Sort of, but it's but the thing about this group though, what's weird is it's the fact that like all three teams are arguably screwed because as it stands, I mean, it's a weird fig in this group because the winner of this group faces Morocco, runners up faces Brazil, and then third place faces France. So you can make an argument if you're Japan and you finish. If you're Japan, you might want to top the group because Morocco is seen as the harder one. But then actually, Morocco are probably the easier, the hardest. I know, GD, but I can make the case that um, having watched Brazil, I mean, let's be real, Scotland gifted them goals yesterday. Haiti were Haiti, but they did struggle against Morocco. Or, or a stretch to get the ball. Yeah, Sweden need to make a first half change. Oh, knocking the Japan's getting knocked in his place. Good block. Good tackle. Well done. Brilliant tackle from Tanaka. Brilliant tackle. Foul, and he's won the free kick. Brilliant from Tanaka there. Brilliant from Tanaka there. Japan are making a sub. Interesting. Interesting. Fair enough. This guy's not afraid to make sub, taking the captain off, made a sub in the 38th minute. If I was a player, I'd be a bit annoyed, but this is the thing. I think if you have the team ahead of you, then but Japan lose the ball again, but they win it back. Yeah, yeah. Alang run it needs to go quicker. Sweden are garbage, but Japan should win this if they can finish their dinner. Because yeah, the Sweden team it doesn't. I don't care. They've got Gyökeres, Isak, and Alanga. They're not getting the ball to them. It's gathered it easily though. I think that's the Japan's. Is that shot first shot on target? Yeah. Well, one each. But yeah, it's been a slow game. Oh, and now Japan. It's a foul. Yeah, he got a bit lucky, that Swede, man. Goodmanson got very lucky there, man. This referee's a little bit. Let the game flow, man. Minimal contact there, man. There's good. Well done. There's good pressing there from. There's good pressing from Japan. France are gonna dunk on these guys, man. I'm worried. If Sweden do finish third, sorry about that for those who are hearing that. Oh, Tanaka. Well done, Tanaka. Nakamura and Tanaka got in each other's way. Foul. Yeah. Tanaka's been the best player on the field, to be honest. Had a good season for Leeds. Free kick to Japan. Bergval on Doan. Arguably that's a yellow, man. Yeah. See, that's arguably a yellow, man. Sweden have just been. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is here. Burkhardt. Oh, come on. Good cross in there. Is that the second or first? Of what? Oh, okay. Sorry, that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Kamada. Ooh. Yeah, Japan picking up the pace here, trying to twist the screw. Ah. Ito cut back. Tanaka is the best player on the field right now, which is saying something, considering that you've got 120 million Isak and 70 million Glockeres on the field, and they've done absolutely nothing. Alanga's been Sweden's best player. Everyone else has been, championship level at best. Oh, Maida! And it's the first save of the game. Nakamura. It's good 1-2 football from Japan. He tries to place it Nakamura, and it's a good save. So it's going bottom corner. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. Yeah, I don't think looking at it that Sweden are going to concede. I thought they might get a spanking if Japan turned up, but no, unless they fall apart in the second half, Sweden should be fine. Five minutes of stoppage time. Oh man, this ref blowing Bergvall. It's you're not going to get there though. Quiet. They've not done anything. Oh, Jokeres, and wide. Good deflection. Corner for Sweden. Corner. Tunisia 0, Netherlands 2. That game is pretty much over. Aside from Tunisia just basically playing for pride. Suzuki punched it away. Well done. Good punch there. Ilanga. Ooh, cut back. Good defending. Stroud. And a good save by. Halftime whistle blows. Nakamura. But Japan still probably just about the better team. A bit disappointed that the game's not kicked off really, but at the end of the day, as it stands, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden all through. And as it stands, Netherlands face Morocco, Japan, Brazil, and Sweden, France. Let's see. Okay, we'll be back for the second half. Don't go away. Okay, we are back. Ooh, sorry. I'm just. Ugh. Viking. Ooh. Kamada. Nakamura. I suspect this is going to end in the draw. I just have that feeling. I like it if Japan won, but team himself up. Unlucky. Tanaka again, man. Who? Tanaka at least deserves a goal, man. Unlucky. He's scored those bangers before in the Premier League as well. He has scored those bangers. Sweden going forward. Good tackle. Corner to Sweden. And didn't cross it. Okay, that's a bit weird. In, out. Sweden going to try crossing again. And it's a corner for Sweden again. Let's see. And it's a goal kick. Mm. Foul, free kick, Japan. Again, fairly slow, to be honest, man. Oh. Offside. Is he? Yeah, I mean, Japan don't want to lose this and have to face France. That's what that is something. And Japan on the break, although not that many of them forward. Nakamura. Well done, Nakamura. Ooh, Nakamura keeps it in. Can he pick a teammate though? Oh, the touch near post. And Japan are putting on the pressure a little bit here. Ooh, is he offside? He's offside. Okay, good, because geez, that was almost point blank. Yeah, he's offside. 3 of them offside position. Good save though from the keeper. Wasn't to know. Well, you can do that, but he's going to have to come off the field. Yep, lost the ball. Sweden, get up. Well done. Oh, Nakamura unlucky. But they win it back, Japan. Good hurrying. These European teams are like, oh, hold my face. Oh, this. It's like, nope. This is one reason why, in fairness to the refs, I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, it's not. Sometimes I'm like, maybe that was a foul, but oh, goalkeeper comes a long way, but powers it. It's good. Good tackle. For Sweden. Oh wow, Tunisia from a set piece. They got a goal back. I mean, obviously they're still going home, but fair play. But it does mean that if Japan can get some goals here, it's a good goal. Goal. And that is exactly very dangerous. And Japan lead. Japan 1, Sweden 0. It did look like it was coming. Japan did seem to sort of speed up a bit. Oh, that's brilliant. Cut through. Brilliant. Brilliant. Flick from Tanaka, I think. Mercedes. Oh, brilliant. It's a brilliant pass. Oh, hits it in the ground as well. Bottom corner. Brilliant goal. Yep. Brilliant. And if Japan get another goal based on that, if Japan get another goal based on that thing, they could win the group. Although whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. It's difficult based on I don't know. If you're Japan, who do you want to face, Brazil or Morocco? I don't know. I'd argue if you're Japan, you probably want to face Brazil. So Japan won, Sweden nil, Tunisia won, Netherlands 2. Nothing changes. And Sweden have -1. So they'll probably not want to concede anymore. They suck. Good clearance by Japan. Does Sweden advance if they lose? Currently, yes. Sort of, because they have 3 points, but they've only got -1. So they should probably be all right with a -1 goal difference. The Jokeris is fired up. But if Sweden concede one or two more, then it's a bit worry. Because I think Scotland are currently in 8th position of third position with -3. I don't know how it works if you share the same goal difference and the same points. I assume it goes to goals scored, in which case I think Scotland are still in trouble, but I don't know. I feel goals scored isn't really fair for the if you go down that route, but the team who I think will bottle it completely. Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Belgium finish bottom. Like seriously, I wouldn't be. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if Belgium finish bottom tomorrow. Like Iran, Egypt is going to be interesting. I don't think I can call that. I think Egypt are the better team, but Iran will make it difficult. And New Zealand, in theory, Belgium should beat New Zealand. They have it, but I don't know. This Belgium team is weird, man. They're weird. They played Egypt and Iran and got a point from each of those games. New Zealand, yes, I think lost, but you look at it and you go, I don't know. I just think if they're not careful, Chris Wood might do something. Because New Zealand at least play like quite attacking somewhat. They're not gonna. Oh, it's a brilliant goal by Alanga. That came out of nowhere for Sweden. It's a brilliant strike from Alanga. It's an important goal for Sweden and puts them in a good position. It's a brilliant goal from Alanga, who quite frankly has been Sweden's best player. So I mean, Should Suzuki do better? He does see it quite late. I don't think he thinks he's gonna. Should people say could Suzuki do better? Probably, but he sees it late. I don't think he thinks he's gonna take a shot from there. I don't think he thinks he's gonna take a shot from there. Alanga again. I mean, and Netherlands have scored. Netherlands have scored 3-1. Ex-United player Alanga outperforming Isak and Glockeres, man. Outperforming those bums. Belgium, I can see getting group. Yeah, I actually think they'll finish bottom. And to be honest, for me, I know people talk about KDB being the best. He's a great player as well, because etc. But the fact that he was never really able to, when he's played with Belgium, ever really affect anything. Oh, and it's a Van Hecker. Is it an own goal? Okay. Sweden seem in the mood now, but it's good to see that both teams are actually going at it. Oh, Isak. That's a good save. And he makes amends from Zion. Isak should score that, to be honest. Isak should. It's a good save from Suzuki. Isak should score there. Goal, yeah. You were ahead today. Am I ahead? Looking at the times, I'm about according to looking at the screen I'm watching, I think I'm about 20 seconds behind the live stream that I've got compared to Google. He can do better. If it's the keeper, yeah, he can, but I can understand it. He kind of saw it a little bit late. Doesn't know if it's a cross or not. I get it. So, but like I said, this group is kind of weird because, you know, if I'm Japan, Sweden, or Netherlands, who do I want to face? Like, you know, Morocco will be the winner. Someone who finishes first. I don't think that's an easy game. Brazil is second, and France. If to be honest, I think I'm Japan. I take Brazil because Brazil. I still think, even though I think they can do well, the balance of the team is still not quite there. Yes, Vinny and stuff like that can do things, but let's be real. Scotland gifted them goals. Haiti was Haiti. And when they came up against a semi-competent, organized team in Morocco, they kind of struggled. So I think if you're Japan, you're probably happy that you get Brazil. I think if you got Morocco, I think it'd be, you know. "2016 they blew against Wales." Yeah, they did, but I mean, you know, they did. They blew a lot. 20 Wales. Come on, if you say 2016, the previous World Cup didn't qualify. I know it was third or fourth, but in Qatar, they did not qualify from their group. They were awful. And I think they were in Canada's group that World Cup, and I think both of them didn't. I think Canada and Belgium didn't qualify. They were awful, and they're awful again. I mean, they've been talking about Doku leaving the camp, but quite frankly, Belgium might be leaving the camp full stop. Oh, it's a water break. That's why everyone's booing. Everyone's booing the water break. All the sweet. I was like, water break? Why? Morocco, Croatia. Yeah, so it was Morocco and Croatia that qualified. I think I remember. I think Belgium and Canada went home. And I think Belgium finished bottom, if I remember. Oh, sorry, no, was it Belgium that finished third? Sorry, but yeah, I want to see. It's just it's really early. New Zealand versus Belgium tomorrow, Saturday morning, and Egypt, man. It's 4 a.m. in the morning, but I really want to see those games because I want to see Belgium humiliated again. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's just much like with certain teams, they seem to get for some reason get overhyped every single like Turkey. They're almost like the Western version of Turkey. They get overhyped. Oh, they get what is supposedly a good group. Everything is fine, and then they just perform as stinkers. This is a brilliant goal from Japan, and then the equalizer from Alanga, man. Even though Sweden done nothing. Alanga. Well, all to play for, but if you're Scotland, and I do once gone to time is kind of running out for you, man. Time is running out. You have Croatia, Algeria, and Paraguay, who I mean, well, Croatia I think have -1. Do Croatia beat Ghana? I think it'll be a draw. Why? I think it'll be a draw. I don't know. I don't know. Ghana could, obviously it'll be based on GD. But maybe God might think, hey, why don't we go for top of the group? Um, we'll see. I think Croatia should win, but Ghana shut out England, and Croatia aren't exactly faster or quicker than England. So Algeria, Austria, and then Paraguay, Australia. I mean, they could both succeed on 4 points, but I suspect the Aussies aren't going to just allow Paraguay that benefit. So there's still a chance if you're Scotland, but it's a pretty low chance, especially bearing in mind that Cape Verde, Belgium, Congo, and Senegal have to play. And I think those three African teams are in a better position than Scotland are. I think it's over, man, actually. I feel bad for Scotland, but yeah, it's over. Cape Verde will probably get something. Congo will get something against Uzbekistan. So they'll go to 4 points. They'll go above. And Senegal, well, goodness knows what Senegal are going to do. Stroud, yeah, should be a yellow card, man. I'm surprised. Just adjusted score, and it's actually 3-1 to the Netherlands. Ooh, foul. Yellow card, surely. Camera commander from ISOC. No, it's not ISOC. It's on. Is it Joppa? Is it? Man, the midfield market isn't absolutely inflated now that Elliot Anderson goes gone for 130 million. It's just stupid. And in fairness, I guess that's what Man City, PSG, and they do. They inflate the market by spending a huge fee, and then it kind of impacts the rivals negatively because they're like, well, all the other players or talks are on this string and they can't afford them. So if you're Real Chelsea, you're like, well, okay, if Alisson's going 130, you can pay that and more for Enzo. If United you want Amicha, you have to pay close to 80, 100 mil for him as well. Like you got to pay a premium. Anyway, back to the game. The game has low down a little bit. Cape Verde reminds me of a country from the islands like the Caribbean. Well, technically it is. I mean, it's an island off the west coast of Africa. So that's probably why you kind of get the island mindset. Um, yeah, Uruguay are going to get eliminated, man. Uruguay are going to get eliminated. It's. I don't know why I can't see them in the. Well, they're not in the best third place, but I'm trying to remember where they are. Which group are they in? They're in Cape Verde's group. Yeah, Cape Verde aren't going to be in the third place ranking team. I think Uruguay are going to be here though. Like looking at it, if Scotland have a chance, it's going to be Uruguay. If Belgium bottle it against New Zealand, and if Belgium bottle it against New Zealand, and Egypt beat Iran. And Senegal, well, Senegal, if they don't beat Iraq, or at least they don't beat Iraq by at least a goal or two, I also would also be in trouble. But I would assume Senegal will. You assume. DR Congo, I don't know what's going to happen to them. I mean, they should beat Uzbekistan. Because I think that's the last game. which is interesting because Portugal, I think, face Colombia, and if Colombia beat Portugal, then it'll go down to GD. So Congo would have to drop a 5-piece against Uzbekistan, which I don't think they're going to do. Corner for Sweden. Suzuki clears it. It's a good block. Got to get up. There's none of this stuff. Unlucky if it's not good. A bit more care on that pass, and he would have been through. They have no. I think Uruguay are getting eliminated, man. And you could, I think, see it when Cape Verde scored the equalizer and when it went to 2-2. I think they, in the back of minds, they thought like, yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I saw Luis Suarez in the background, who, you can make the argument, should Suarez have been taken? Maybe got a bit more bite. Oh, it's a poor ball. That's the fourth pass from Japan. Yeah, they're a bit looking tired. They'll probably take the draw. But yeah, they knew, I think, as soon as they needed to beat Cape Verde. To be honest, well, I'll give you, they need to beat Saudi Arabia. I think that was where it started. They got a draw against Saudi. And you get 3 points against Saudi, then a draw against Cape Verde you can build on. That's 4 points. But a draw against Saudi, then Cape Verde, and then you get in Spain. And Spain, I mean, yeah, I think Spain are they're gonna hold on to the ball. They're gonna get, you got Yamal. It's an easy dub if I was Spain. Especially because I guess technically speaking, Spain haven't topped the group yet because they've only got 4 points, beating Saudi, and yes, they got 4 points. So if Cape Verde were to beat Saudi, they'd have 5 points. They top the group, Cape Verde. So Spain do technically need to beat Uruguay to confirm. A draw might not even be enough depending on what the GD is. So yeah, Spain versus Uruguay is going to be a game. Uruguay need to win, and Spain to top the group are going to win as well. Ugarte, yeah, it's just. No, I'm glad that everyone knows how I've been suffering with Ugarte this season, man. Ugarte is he comes on the field and he basically drops. He comes on the field, drops a stinker for about 50 minutes, and we either hang on or we concede. He needs to go. But to be honest, we need to hold him because we need two holding players of that ilk anyway. I guess Edison is that, what you want for me, what you want is Chukwemini, and then fine, Edison can be the backup to him. You bring on to kind of, and then you obviously got Maino and Bruno, but for me, you need to get another centre. So, all cleared from a corner. Sweden go, but Alanga Lang, who's again been the best, but oh, stretching effort, but over. Difficult to keep it down. It's a good ball though. Uruguay has not won a World Cup game without Suarez since 1990. Constant draw or loss. Yeah. I would have taken Suarez just because, man. I know Bielsa was like, but I would have taken him just because. Because I mean, I don't know who. The number 9 is okay, but I mean, but it's going to be end of some certain people's World Cup soon. It's a good ball. Can he keep it in? Can he keep it in? I can't. Not that quick. 7 minutes to go. Tunisia 1, Netherlands 3. Well, at least Tunisia got a goal. I did against Sweden. As it stands, Japan will be second. Netherlands. Okay. It's a foul. Yellow card. What? Yeah, thank you, ref. Glockeres, man. Shout out to Glockeres, man. 70 million striker for Arsenal. Has more fouls than goals right now. So, yeah. More cards than goals, actually. Ito. Cross. Corner. Oh, no. Handball or cramp? Happened. Lindelof. I don't think any dark horses. I don't think any dark horse goes far as agreed. Certainly by the way that the position is. I mean, Japan is supposed to be one of the dark horses, and the only reason I can see them is if they can somehow get a dub against Brazil. Lindelof's gonna have to come off, it seems. Yeah, unless Japan get a dub against Brazil, that then I could see it if we're talking dark horses. Morocco, I guess. For me, the dark horses were always Japan, obviously Morocco, just purely because they got to the semifinals last year. You know, the defense of Netherlands. Could you say USA are now dark horses? You could say the USA are dark horses. You could maybe say the USA are dark horses. I don't think they were necessarily dark horses before the tournament, but after the first game, you could say they're dark horses. The US, not Mexico or Canada, no, but the US, because I've looked at their path, and the US, if they play to their potential, they could get a semi. They could get a semi. I think I've looked at where their path is. Let me have a look. Um, as it stands, the US will play Bosnia Herzegovina in the round of 32. Then round of 16 will be between Egypt or South Korea, as it stands, and then quarters would be between, well, probably between the winners of, well, Portugal versus Ghana and Spain was also, so probably Spain or Portugal in the quarters. And you throw in a bit of home tax there, they might be able to do something against those two teams potentially, and then you're in a semi, and then your semi-finals is likely to be against uh, France. So yeah, America is a good shout, I think. So many bots in Twitch. Japan, Morocco, Ecuador can all go out round. They can. They can. They can. I don't view Ecuador as a dark horse though, just purely because for me Ecuador were a dark horse because they didn't, because of their defense. Not because, for me, the other dark horse is a dark horse because they can score goals, but they can also control games. They're comfortable in possession. Ecuador were just like, right, okay, we're just gonna defend, defend, defend. And it's only now that where they were like, right, we have to actually go out and get the win, otherwise we're going out. That they could, so maybe if they play like they did against Germany, they got something. But if not, no. Um, Colombia, yeah, Colombia is also another shout, I think. Especially because I think they could come across Argentina in the round of 16. If I go back to, where is it again? This game is over. I think it's 1-1, so not that great of a game, I'll be honest. No, Colombia versus Croatia as it stands. Colombia could win. Then Switzerland, Algeria. I think they could again. Colombia could do some. So then the quarters, and then they might face Argentina in the quarters. Colombia. That would be interesting. So yeah, in theory, on a good day, again Argentina should beat them, but maybe on a good day, Luis Diaz can get his Bayern form and do something. America's a good shout. Yeah, America will beat Bosnia, maybe Egypt in round 16, but then in Spain, yeah, I know. For me, that's where the dark horse thing is because, you know, potentially if Pochball steps up a notch and there's a growing momentum, especially if you're the home team, maybe you can do something. The biggest issue for me with Spain, I'm going to ignore the Saudi Arabia game, quite frankly, is that I don't know. I think that's why against Uruguay it's going to be interesting. I just feel without Nico or Yamal, it's kind of game over for them. And they're not fully fit yet. So America has nobody that can control midfield. They just don't have. That is true. True, but maybe they don't need that. Just bypass it. Just bypass the midfield. Maybe use your fullbacks. Maybe do long ball. You know, I'm one of those things where, like, as we saw against Cape Verde, it's one thing to have control, but you also got to be able to do something with that control. Like, I watched the Cape Verde game. I know they didn't have Yamal or Nico, but still they had enough to beat them. And it was like cross, 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 pass, 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 cross. Maybe a handful of clear chances, but nothing major. And that was it. And if you can restrict Spain to that, then you've pretty much got them, you've pretty much immobilized them. Good save. Good save by Suzuki. Nalanga again. Man, it's the brothers it's the brothers aside from Isak who's not really doing anything, but the brothers are the ones that are making the show, man. Suzuki Zion is keeping Japan in the game, and Elanga is Sweden's best player. The brothers are it's the brothers, man. We're doing our thing. Now, Japan will not want to concede here and lose, because if Japan do get third, they'll face France, and they probably don't want to face France. Good save. Suzuki saves. And I suck. Continues to suck, man. Lysak, man. I just Lysak, man. It's a good save. Lysak, man. I can't believe this guy went for 120 mil. He's not you SSB, you're complaining about Anderson to City of 130. I suck is a 120 mil player that plays for Liverpool. I know he had an injury, and I get that. So and it affects him, but my goodness, man, 120 mil. Okay. You know that just jabbing the key with someone who say, yeah, I know. I think for my understanding, his dad's Ghanaian and his mum was Japanese, I think. But he's good, man. I think he plays in Japan as well. But yeah, he's de facto Japan's number one. He's their best goalkeeper, and you can see why. So they face Brazil. He's gonna have to come in clutch, because Allison is still a decent goalkeeper. This season, I've seen Allison make some significant mistakes. I think if he's tested, Allison is also an issue. Yeah, close. 2 minutes left. Still 3-1 Netherlands, Tunisia. Get to a knockout game though, Japan, 4 attempts. Hopefully they can, but Nagatomo. It's got to come now. We're going to get a deciding goal. Kamada. Nagatomo crosses in. Cleared. But Sweden are effectively fine anyway. Yeah, and that's probably game. Kamada. And it's game over. Not a thriller, but Langa does it, man. The brothers stepped up, man. The brothers stepped up. Elanga for Sweden and Zion for Japan to make sure that Japan don't face France, which would definitely have seen Japan go home. Brazil, they at least have a chance. France, I'd have said no chance. Sweden will have to deal with France, and well, yeah. Japan won, Sweden won, man. Japan won, Sweden won. A bit more entertaining second half, but you know. Another disaster class from Isaac, and Glockeres, man. And ex United player Langer doing his thing, man. So I do like how one thing I like about this World Cup is how they have all the players on the field, everyone involved, singing the national anthem, doing the thing. I think that's good. There we go. Sweden did play a bit better, but I mean, they're just midfielders non-existent. The defense is okay-ish, and really they're just relying on Alanga. Their attack, Glocker. I didn't notice Glockeres or Isak. All I noticed from Glockeres today was fouling, and Isak had that chance for head, and that was about it. But anyway, guys, we are wrapping up. Unfortunately, I won't be live later for the other stream. So, but remember, guys, you need to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter, Red Devil Studio X. Have a nice day, guys, and cheers. Thanks everyone who tuned in. Peace, peace, peace.